The first Tuesday night that I would have been at a council meeting, it didn't really dawn on me that it was a council meeting night because I had kind of checked out. And then I realized, oh, I'd be going to the council meeting in about 10 minutes and didn't have to. So all those in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. The minutes are approved. The way I got into local government and running for mayor was because residents in the community asked me to do it. I affectionately refer to myself as a townie through and through, and that's who's supposed to be running for local government. That's who's supposed to be holding these offices. I kind of thought when I was elected, maybe 2 terms, 8 years, and then done. But with a young family, it just made sense, and I served my 4 years, and I'm proud of that, and that's perfectly okay.
Taser, taser, taser.
From a leadership standpoint, it's especially at the local level, participate, lead by example, get involved, get your hands dirty a little bit. So that was sort of the rationale behind that, and I would recommend that people that do the Citizen Police Academy go for it, try it, but it'd be just fine if I never got tased again. The heartburn that it's given me for 4 years is taxes are a big deal. When I came into this role 4 years ago, I was looking at a history of 10 years of not raising the tax levy $1. And I never thought I would do that, but in looking at the budget and looking at a 10-year period of 0 increase in the tax levy despite increasing costs, which is inevitable in our everyday lives, local government, businesses, everyone's cost goes up year to year, certainly over the course of a decade. So we had to correct that. And I feel like we did right the ship in a way that now we're on a sustainable path of normal, incremental, very modest increases going forward. So for those that are disappointed that I didn't run, I think there are hopefully things for the better that will outlast my 4 years as mayor. I'm reminded every time I hear the sirens because we're so close to the police station. That's one of the things I think of kind of immediately about local government. That was always a sense of pride while I was mayor, and also a sense of worry. When you hear the sirens, you hope for the best, but anything's possible. I think I still have that sense of worry, but it's a different thing than that it's now someone else's responsibility.
I, Dan Louismet,
do solemnly swear.
do solemnly swear.
The reason for not running and having more time with the family really was kind of central to everything. I couldn't have done it without my beautiful wife, Molly, and I want everyone to know just how thankful I am that if you support what I did or were happy with my time as mayor, it was a team effort, and my better half was very much a part of whatever success I was able to achieve.
We're going to jump right into the business.
Give it a shot. If you think you have something to contribute, you don't need advanced knowledge or background in local government. What you need is common sense, a genuine appreciation and love for this community, a willingness to stay within your lane and realize that local government at the end of the day is a core of about half a dozen essential services, and that's okay. It doesn't have to be some of the noise that you hear at the state level or the federal level. You can have opinions on that in a different space, but in that local government role, it's really pretty straightforward in that you're keeping staff accountable, listening to what they're saying, pushing and pulling so that you're making good kind of incremental, common sense decisions, but really it's just about steadying the ship. You never know. I wouldn't foreclose the idea that I'd circle back into public life in some capacity, in some fashion, at some point in the future. So we'll see. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
We're adjourned.